And a warm welcome, everybody, my dear Steam Machines. This is Mr. E, and in a moment you'll see Miss Yui as well from Conductive Music. Today we're back into the music calculator. So thanks again to the Shine Trust and Drapers Brookside and Arts Council England and Rotherham Music for helping us through this project and sponsoring it through. Today we're gonna take it from the so we take the code from the last episode and add some really cool things, some bombs and shields. Don't seem to belong that much into calculators, do they, Miss Yui? What are bombs doing with us today? Why are we using bombs? What's happening? Is a bad person adding sign, isn't it? Yes. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So let's see what's gonna happen. And obviously, as always, we're gonna go back into our beloved platform. And then I think we are ready to go, isn't it? What do you think, Monsieur?
Off you go.
Okay, fine. Let's go, let's try it. So this is how we left the code last time, everybody. So we had a calculator that asked us for a number. So let's start with 45, and then let's put a 9, okay? And then we just shoot. 45 is a 9, it's 54. 45 divided by 9 is 5. And then if you keep going, all of these things, does it make sense? One at a time, they all appear. It's a bit of an easy calculator because, of course, it just tells us the result. That's not enough, isn't it? Let me see.
Yeah, absolutely. Need more challenge.
All right, so what we're going to try and do first is create a bomb. So at a given amount of time, I think that bad sign up there, which is the minus sign, is going to drop a bomb on us, all right? So let's see how we can do this. Under game, we can create this game update, all right? And it's basically an event that gets triggered at a given amount of time. So for example, it could be every 500 milliseconds, so every half a second. Or it could be every 1 second. Or maybe, let's put it a bit easy, every 2 seconds. As always, I'm going to create the code, but then I'm going to leave the creative design, the pixel art, to Miss Yui. So she's going to take over from me afterwards to show you how to make the best designs for your game. So here's how we can create a projectile from sprite. We don't want to create a normal sprite. We want to create a projectile. Here we go. This is a projectile. I'm going to call it the percent, and you will see it in a little while. So we've got the percent sign. Okay. Sorry, you get shot from the minus sign. Let's see if I can find it. There you go. And as always, Vx is left and right, Vy is up and down. So when it comes to dropping a bomb, of course, we don't want it to move too much left and right. We want it to go down straight. And then, weirdly enough, a positive number on the y-axis actually pushes down, not up. And the reason for this is because the 0, 0 coordinate is on the top left corner of your screen. Okay, it's on the top left corner of your screen. So I'm gonna get a rubbish thing. Actually, no, I'm gonna get a very nice one, which is a built-in one. And here we go. Let's use this one, this projectile. All right. And this projectile will shoot down every 2 seconds from the percent sign. Now, there's a little problem though, because you see that this one is a projectile. If you remember from last time, even what we were shooting is a projectile. So this is going to be a conflict, and we cannot have that. Otherwise, the computer doesn't really know which one to listen to. All right. So here's what we need to do: change its kind. So you can go over onto kind and set percent in this case. So that's the name of the bad guy. Let's call it onto bomb. And if you're curious as to where this is hiding, if you cannot search for it for any reason, well, check the colors. See, this is blue, and there we go, blue in blue, set percent, and the kind. If you scroll down a little bit, I hope I didn't skip it. There we go, set my sprite kind, which is just above the life sign. All right. So in this case, it's gonna shoot down, but it's not yet hurting us. And I think that should happen. So let's go and create a overlap. This time is between the projectile, so the player, and the projectile. Sorry, the bomb, my mistake. When the bomb hits us, what happens? Well, two things should happen. The bomb should be destroyed. And this is the usual move. Remember the other sprite, my sprite. For those of you looking forward to the in-depth explanation of this code, by the way, check your our online learning platform, because we're going to be publishing this quite soon, actually. In just a few weeks, we're putting together the entire project. It's going to be called the Music Calculator. Just checking if Miss Yu is still alive. Are you still there, Miss?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you haven't spoken in a while. I wonder if you're okay. Just checking. Feels like a monologue for me.
Yes.
So there you go. We destroy the sprite, okay? And we need to lose some energy. So I'm going to show you two different things. I'm going to show you a very simple way, and then I'm going to show you the advanced way. So the simple way uses lives. So if we head on over back to start, at the bottom of it, which is quite long, watch out, because there's lots of stuff, we can set up a number of lives. So here we go, set life to 3. And I can just collapse this one. As always, remember to right click. And what I can do here is change lives by -1. Final thing, you might have already glanced at it from here, is when your life goes to 0. Well, then you should probably go for a game over. There we go. And let's try the game. Miss, can I have a couple of numbers then?
Well, yes. Could you do the 7 and 8?
Okay, 7 and 8. Let's see. Okay, you see that thing that jumps down? If I get hit, the hearts at the top go down. If I shoot, nothing happens yet. I mean, I cannot destroy the bomb, but I get the division there. If I get hit again, I go down and oh no! And then you die. So unfortunately, when that happens, it's over. Well, I think the next thing, what do you think we should do next, Miss? So we have a bomb.
We want to destroy the bomb, no?
Okie dokie. And how can we do that? What should we use? What do you think?
We can use... I think we still have the button B.
Yeah, we've only used button A. So maybe we can shoot some sort of shield or something, yeah?
Something from button B, yes.
All right, so let me format the code. Remember, guys, to keep the code tidy, right-click on the empty space of the screen, click on collapse first, if you want to basically fold them up like this, and then format to basically tidy them up. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So let's do that. I'm going to create a second, well, actually a third projectile, which is going to be our shield, okay? So I'm going to use the next button, which is button B. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. Here you go, button B. Then we go to sprites, and as always, we have a projectile. This time, projectile needs to shoot upwards. So guess what? Yes, miss?
Upwards. So
yes.
Vx and Vy would be different from the others.
They are indeed. So it's a 0 for the Vx, and it's going to be a negative number. So it's going to be -50. But look, I want to give something even more fun, to be honest. I want to create some acceleration. So I'm going to do -10, okay? And I'm going to make them speed up little by little, just to show you an extra option, okay? As always, my design was gonna use, we're just gonna use one of the basic ones from here. Let's see if something looks like a shield of sort. Not really.
My dino.
Sorry?
My dino.
Yes. So perhaps maybe the top of this button looks like it. I can delete parts of it. Let's see. Just to make a quick thing. All right, yeah, that looks decent. And I can just make it much smaller. So it's gonna be what, 5 blocks? There we go. So that is not too weirdly shaped. I'm just gonna place it there. I can shorten it by 2, and I can also, there we go, that should be a 4. Okay, that looks like a shield. It's a bit rubbish, I think, but it's fine. There you go. So you see it just shoots up at -10, and we need to do the same thing with the kind, okay? So set my kind to, and this one is called, should we just call it, what is the name of our shield, miss? What is the name of our shield?
Our shield.
Yeah, what is it called? What should we call it?
Dino shell.
Dino shell? All right, sounds good. So new variable, dino shell, and it's of kind shield. Okay, so dino shell, here we go. Remember to put the variable with that name, and then the shield is here. And then we need to give it some acceleration. So here you go. Let's go to sprite. And you see this one, we haven't used this before. It's set my sprite X. We need to, once again, check the dino shell, and then use the AY acceleration. So this one should be probably maybe -100, which means the shield is going to start very slow, but at every frame it's going to speed up quite considerably. Let's try and see if it works. Yeah, that's quite good. You see, it starts slow, and then that's quite good. That's quite nice. I'm liking it. That's pretty good. That's nice. So you see that I cannot destroy those things yet. Okay, so it's a bit unfair. So we need to create a little, what's it called? An overlap to make sure that we can destroy those bombs. So let's go to our favorite block. It's the whale mouth shaped block. And here we go. Sorry about the sirens, guys. It's a bit noisy outside the office today. So we need to crash the bomb with our shield, okay? And because of the nature of this overlap, we need to use 2 destroy blocks. So one...
Of course.
Yeah, one destroys the shield, and one destroys the bomb as well. Maybe with 2 separate animations. Don't forget to do the $1 million move, as I like to call it. Drag sprite onto one and other sprite onto the other one. And that should do it. Not only this, but I think just to be fair to our players, we should be able to increase our life expectations by 1. So let's see what happens if I go and shoot this bomb. Okay, so if I get hit, I lose a life. But if I shoot it... Okay, sorry. There we go. Bam! Bam! That's not bad. You see, my lives are increasing. 5 lives, 6 lives. Ooh, I missed. 7, and so forth. It might be a little bit on the easy side, but I think it's a good start, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think, miss?
I think so. It's quite nice.
All right. I think I'm going to hand it over to you quite soon, maybe in a few minutes. But shall we create a status bar before we carry on? Huh?
Yeah, that's nice. I like status bar. It looks like a much more proper
game.
Yeah.
So once I install it, can you explain our students what status bar is?
Status bar showing the hit point and health point of each character on top or whatever you put, so you can see much more like arcade style game.
Yeah, perfect.
Inside it.
So first of all, as you can see, there's no status bar blocks. Luckily, there's an expansion that we can use, actually an extension. If you click on advanced and on extensions, we've got our status bar towards the bottom. Here you go. Yeah. And by the way, I've just noticed this morning I was teaching, and there's a new one. This is called arcade character animation, I think. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I need to try it. I haven't tried it yet. That's the beauty of using an online platform, guys. Every time you have a new item that you were not even expecting, because it's always alive, always changes. So as you install the status bar, here we go. You can see a new one. It looks like a battery. And we need to work a little bit on our start block. Please go at the bottom of the start block if you're following this. And I'm aware I'm going quite fast. Obviously, our lessons are much slower. But this is just so that you don't get bored and you can follow through and maybe learn a few things as you see us working. So we're going to grab a status bar, which is here. How do I call the dinosaur health, Miss Yui? Let's give it a cool name. Is it Dino Health or something?
Dino HP.
Dino HP. Okay, here we go. Then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna grab, you see, from attach, I'm gonna take this one And this one will move the dino health bar together with the character. So status bar, it should be called dino HP, connected to my dino. Okay, so if you check the game right now, you'll see that it is there at the top. Yeah? We still have the life system. The life system, we're going to have to delete it now because this is the more advanced one. So here we go.
Cool.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? But I think a couple of things need to happen. First of all, I'm going to delete the life. You see this one? Get rid of it. And I'm also going to delete the life system that we created a few seconds ago. We need to modify it onto our status bar, okay?
Yes.
So I'm gonna place the status bar underneath because I think it looks better. Let's take a look. All right, what do you think, miss? Does it look better? About to start? Yeah? It's almost there. I think it needs to go a little bit deeper, yeah? A little bit deeper. So instead of 23 pixels, excusez-moi, I'm gonna sync it by maybe 27 or something. That should do the trick. We can check later. And back into the status bar, we can also change the colors. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Okay, so remember, guys, always to check your dino experience. So make sure that the dino HP is connected. And then maybe we can call it dino HP on the screen as well. I'm gonna change the colors because this dinosaur here, I think dinosaur health should be orange with a blue line of sadness and an, maybe a red contour. So let's see if it works. Once again, it's always important to give it a test. Here we go. It's not bad. It's not bad. It works. Okay, I can shoot quite a lot of things. Not bad. And I think we're quite good with this one. What do you think, Miss?
Mr. E,
Yes.
So when it comes to life, we know it was 3.
Yes.
But how about the status bar? How much point we have?
Yes, yes. So it's set to 100 by default, 100.
Okay.
And I think when we get hit by a bomb, actually, sorry, when the shield hits the bomb, maybe we should gain some health points. So I'm gonna use this change dino HP value by 2. Maybe let's be a bit more generous. Come on, 3. But then when the bomb, let me find the bomb. Where is it gone? Projectile player. I think it's this one. Yeah.
So many.
When the bomb hits us, absolutely, there's going to be many. Then we should probably lose quite a bit. So make sure you use a negative number. I'm going to be -8, -9. Okay. So let's see if it works. I'm going to delete this life because we don't need it anymore. Let's try it. So if just going to select a couple of numbers. Okie dokie. And, all right. If I hit it, if I get hit, you see that my bar is slowly depleting. But if I hit back, you'll see that my bar, it will be back to 100% in no time. Also because I can spam this button. It is not very fair, is it? It's not really good. Okay, so this is it. Now I'm back to 100%. I think the game is a bit too easy. But guys, I think this is quite a good achievement for today. What do you think, Miss Yu? You're back on the screen now.
So.
What do you think?
I think so. This looks quite nice.
So I will save this link and send it to you for the next live stream, which guys will be about talking. We'll be talking about the pixel art. I think we need to discuss the bomb, the shield, and perhaps what, Miss? Maybe a little bit of animation on our characters.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
All right.
I was thinking that.
So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this mini episode. That's all from Mr. E and Miss Yui today.
Yay.
Thank you very much for being with us. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back on the next episode with the pixel art and the mastery of Miss Yui. See you later, Steam Machines, and as always, stay curious. Bye bye.